Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Rain-X Latitude Windshield Wiper blades here today on our 2021 Volkswagen Tiguan. Now we are going to be working with the 24-inch blades and the 21-inch blades, the 24 being for your driver and the 21 for your passenger, of course. And these are going to give you a very nice way of having a nice little windshield wiper blade to make sure that you have no trouble seeing out of your windshield, whether it be heavy rain or a little bit of snow, anything like that. We're going to have a decent job of clearing through it. So taking a look at the blade itself, you guys can see here, we just have a single blade here today. Now it's going to have a graphite coating on it. That's going to make sure that it lasts us for the while. Have a nice smooth, streak-free clearance on our windshield, and as well as it does come with that Rain-X water repellency element. So what's great about this guy, of course, it's going to make it easier for that water to roll off in no time. And one thing I like too, you have this like entire outer housing here doing a great job, making sure we don't have any metal contacts that are going to be bending up anything. No debris is going to be finding itself inside. And that seems to do a better job too for me when you have ice or any kind of snow elements. Nice that it's not going to be getting inside those frames, potentially rusting it and causing issues. And sometimes with those frame elements where they're exposed, some stuff can get between it and then it can't properly push down on your windshield, and then that can sometimes leave scuffs or skips in the blade, which we definitely don't want to see. So then this outer housing too, guys, is going to give constant pressure, of course, throughout that on the blade, pushing down on it. And the adapter that's included makes it really easy to get this guy installed. It takes no time at all. So talking about that, we do need to go ahead and get these guys installed. To do so though, we're going to need to take some first steps. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that. To start our installation, we actually need to get our blades in a place we can service them. So if you guys take a look at your guys' Tiguan, your hood is actually kind of keeping your wiper blades from actually pivoting up to be able to be changed out. So you can just maneuver with them down in that position. However, not a lot of room to work with. It's going to be really easy to drop that arm in and potentially crack your windshield. So what we're going to go ahead to do, what you want to do is simply start your vehicle. Now you don't need to start it all the way. We're just going to go ahead and start it in the accessory mode, which means you don't need to put any pressure on your brake. Then we simply want to start it up. And as we start it up, as we kick it down, we're going to be holding down here on our wiper blade arm here. As you guys can see, we're going to go to that 1x position. So as I turn it off, I'll simply hold my arm, and that's going to hold us in this position here so we can go ahead and get our new blades installed. Well, now that we've got our arms in position, the first thing to do is go ahead and get yourself a towel, maybe a foam blocker, something you can put underneath your arms. Now these are going to be metal arms here, so if they do snap down, they could potentially crack and damage your windshield, which we definitely don't want to have happen, especially for such a small and easy repair. So this is going to be great, making sure we don't have any accidents that are going to ruin our day. Now things might be a little different at home, as you are going to need to take off your old windshield wiper blades. Now a lot of times there'll either be a tab here on the end, on the underside here that you can hit, and that can be a little dependent on what kind of wiper blades you already have on your vehicle. But it's not going to take too much long to get off, guys. All we got to do is simply push a tab somewhere, like these guys. All I got to do, get this guy underneath. That's going to go ahead and let me take this adapter off and go ahead and slide that guy off. And now I can go ahead and put on my new guy. So we have this little adapter here. Take note how I'm making sure that arm doesn't go snapping down here. And then I can simply unlatch this guy. That's going to go ahead and expose this inner element here. Now we do have a different style of hook here today. So we actually are going to have to change our adapter around. So let's go ahead and manipulate this guy together and get it installed. So we're just going to have a few steps here, guys, to go ahead and get our adapter ready. First thing we're going to do is remove this outer covering. So it's just a little plastic guy. All you kind of have to do, get those edges out. It's going to let you take that guy off real easy. Then we're going to have this blue guy. So it didn't actually tell us to take it off first. I was able to get it work without the blue one. Let me try it here today for ourselves, guy. It does just want you to simply pinch these guys in, start getting these guys set. However, as you guys can see, that becomes too much of an issue here. That blue piece is actually keeping us from pinching in here. So we do want to get those guys out of the way as well. So I'm just going to simply slot those guys out of the way. And then that's going to go ahead and allow us to take our adapter here. We want to pinch in these arms right here. And that's going to allow that to swing down. As you guys can see, that's going to simply slot right into place. So we just go ahead. That's going to lock in. Right here's locked. These guys are locked, and we are nice and secure. The last thing you can do, make sure that guy's clicked down at the top there. But we are nice and secure, as you guys can see. Going to be staying here on that arm. So we can go ahead, repeat that process on our passenger side, and we'll be nice and installed. Well, now that we've got them installed, I'm going to go ahead and see how well the job they do. So let's go ahead, start up our car in accessory mode one more time. Let our arms, and then you got to hold that down again to get it in the position. Here we are just simulating a little bit of rain. and it's doing a very good job. I'm seeing it leave just a slight little streak, and then it goes away, of course, with evaporation. So doing a very good job getting that off of there. Awesome. And I'm seeing good coverage, not leaving any little bits. We do have a small little triangle, but that's obviously going to be there as we do have two independent blades. Well, as you guys saw, it did a very good job. We didn't have any streaks being left behind, no skippages, which I love to see. Now, Rain-X, of course, is definitely one of your more top brands out there. So nice to see they actually are holding up to what they're promising us. And I do like how easy that adapter was to set up. It doesn't take us long to actually get that swapped out and make sure it does have a nice secure fit here today on the Tiguan. Now, talking about kind of the Rain-X solution that's actually on there, if you guys are wanting best results, they do say to kind of run this on dry for about 2 to 3 minutes on kind of a medium setting. That way you can go ahead and get that water repellency to actually start coating your windshield. Now, it's never going to beat just going ahead and picking up Rain-X's solution and getting that also in your wiper blade fluid. That can be a nice way of just always having that solution for yourself, making it easier to actually get that coating on there. And of course, the blades are going to hold that coating for so long. You know, you are having a treated blade, so eventually it's going to wear out and wear down. But hopefully that's many seasons to come. As you guys saw, I was actually a pretty big fan of how well the job it did, making sure we didn't have any rain left behind on our windshield. Well guys, I think that about does it for our look at the Rain-X Latitude Windshield Wiper Blades here today on our 2021 Volkswagen Tiguan. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.